Well, morning, guys. I think ultimately, I think we've got to be really honest and say we was beaten by the better team. The first half was unacceptable from us all, myself included. Got to take responsibility as a manager, set of players. We take responsibility for that. We performed better in the second half. But ultimately we're beaten by the better team, and it's hard to take. It's the first time it's happened this season, so I think it's a bit of a reality check for us all in terms of sort of like where we are and where we want to get to. We know we've got a lot of work to do, and we remain together as a team. We know the areas in which we want to improve, and we've just got to keep working hard at those areas, make sure that we get the players back that are injured and are unavailable, and make sure that we perform better at Cincinnati on Sunday. It's about recovery now. It's the first time in this season we've played 3 games in a week. So it's about recovery. It's about getting rested, making sure that we do everything right, prepare right for Sunday. And ultimately with the squad situation at this moment in time, it's probably going to be the same set of players, give or take 1 or 2, that are going to be going again. So there's no moping around. I think the way that I am as a manager, you suffer disappointments or you gain success, you've got to move on as quickly as possible, because ultimately if you wake up tomorrow morning and you're still thinking about today, then you're wasting your energy thinking about the negative rather than focusing on Cincinnati. So I think we congratulate Montreal, probably the best team we've played this season so far, and we are bitterly disappointed.
Thank you, Phil. Let's take some questions. Let's get started with Michelle Kaufman. Michelle, you're off mute.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Michelle.
You said that you know which areas you want to improve the most. What are the most critical areas between now and Sunday's game? What are the areas that you really feel need to be addressed immediately that you saw tonight? Thank you.
Well, I suppose after the first half, it's probably the compactness of our team, something we've worked really hard on, and we lost our way. We looked ragged in the first half. I think that was probably the most disappointing thing. So ultimately, I think the compactness of our team, making sure there's no gaps through, making sure we're covering each other, making sure we're winning our duels, 1v1s, 2v2s. And making sure that we're the hardest team to beat. I think that's the second or third time that I've said it in a press conference, and it's no different. Your success is based on a solid foundation. Solid foundation in football is clean sheets and being really difficult to play against. And tonight in that first half we weren't, and ultimately that's an area that is a priority before Sunday.
Thank you, Michelle. Let's go to Kobe Price and then to Franco Panizo. Kobe, you're off mute.
Thanks, Jackie. Phil, you mentioned you guys looked ragged in the first half. What do you attribute that to? Do you attribute that to the quick turnaround? Because from where we sat, it just looked like Montreal was just moving at a different pace than you guys.
Well, I think they played Saturday, we played Sunday. Obviously, no, it's not an excuse. It's an extra 24 hours recovery. We went with the same 11 again because of the situation with the squad and the fitness of the players. And I suppose sometimes in life, football has a real way of kicking you, right where it hurts, when you think that you're doing well, when you think you've got momentum, when you think that you are probably sometimes better than what you are. And sometimes football has a way of just knocking you back down to the ground, and I think that's probably where we are at, probably at half time or in the stoppage time. Is that the reality check here is that we have to do everything perfect, the dirty jobs really well, making sure we defend, because that's been the basis of what we've worked on all season, and not really get carried away with getting a draw against Atlanta, being on a 3-game unbeaten run, thinking if we win we go top of the league type thing. And it's not to say that I smelt that before the game or in the trainings the last couple of days, but ultimately subconsciously that can happen in life. You can have a reality check, and I think tonight was a little bit of a reality check for everybody in the football club, myself included. And you have 2 options: you mope around, you sulk, or you dust down and you go again. And that's my mentality, and that's the mentality I want from the team.
Thank you, Kobe. Franco, you're off mute.
Thank you, Jackie. Hey, Phil, you
Hi,
said
Franco.
this was unacceptable and that you have to be honest with yourselves in the locker room. What is the situation? What is going on with the designated players? Because Blaise Matuidi didn't help dictate the tempo, didn't help win that midfield battle until it was 2-0 and you made a lot of changes at halftime, or to start the second half. And then Gonzalo Higuain and Rodolfo Pizarro just don't seem to either connect or be on the same page. And you guys finished with one shot on target despite having more of the ball in the second half. So what is the situation with the 3DPs right now? Why aren't they performing to the level that they're capable of, that their resumes say that they should be at? Thank you, Phil.
Well, I think Franco, I think it's I think in football you need 11 players, 12 players. Well, it's more. It's 5 subs. It's now 16 players to contribute to make the individuals play really well. And I said it in the team talk on Sunday before Atlanta that for individuals like Gonzalo, like Pizarro, like our special players, for them to to get the golden boot, to become MLS Player of the Year or whatever the accolades that come their way, you can't do that on your own. I think we've seen that I've seen that in the last 30 years of football, that without their work ethic, without the togetherness, without their team ethos, individuals don't individually do well on their own. So I think we just need to keep working at making sure that we give the better platform for Gonzalo and for Rodolfo to keep doing what they do really, really well. And we've shown signs of that this season from them both. And we'll continue to make sure that we give them the support, and they know what they have to do. They're top professionals. They've been in the game a long time, Gonzalo especially, and Blaise. And they know the expectation that's on every DP player in this league and in this club. You've got to deliver. And that's why they're DP players.
Phil, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thanks, guys. Good night.